Derek Lunsford will be going to war to try to win back that Mr. Olympia title, but he will have 3 separate battles to deal with in that process. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Derek Lunsford wants that Olympia title back. He's going to war, but he has 3 individual battles he's dealing with, ultimately win the Mr. Olympia title. First, Samson Dauda. Ultimately, he wants to win the title, but there's more than the title. There's something else he needs to prove. When he lost the title last year to Samson Dauda, he not only lost the title, he drops to 3rd place. We saw how hard he took it. And it wasn't only the loss to Samson. He had the situation with Hani Rambod, his coach at the time. And this is, Hani Rambod is part of this video. I'll get to him shortly. Okay, he loses to Samson, drops to 3rd. They're going to meet again at the Arnold Classic a few months later. Most people would have had Samson Dauda winning the Arnold. After all, he just beat him for the Olympia title. Naturally, he would be the favorite, to the surprise of a lot of people. Derek, who actually came in probably the best we've ever seen him, beat Samson. But there was also talk that, well, Samson didn't come in quite as good as he was at the Olympia a few months prior. What if he would have brought in his Olympia package, or even a little bit improved from that? Could Derek have beaten him? And it was people asking the question, did Derek beat Samson, or did Samson lose to Derek? You understand what I'm trying to say with that? Okay. Derek is going to go jump into the Pittsburgh Pro. He wants, his goal is to now win the Arnold Classic, Pittsburgh Pro, and ultimately the Olympia, the Triple Crown, so to speak. Jumps into the Pittsburgh Pro, feels he has momentum, goes up against Nick Walker. Now, even though he wins, it was a very, very questionable win. Tyler Mannion, who was the head judge at that show, thought Nick won the show. Ultimately, at the end, when all was said and done, Tyler Mannion was overridden by the majority of the judges, but he's supposed to have one of the best eyes out there, right? That even more intensifies the battle with Samson, because they're questioning whether it was Samson losing or him beating Samson. And now, even though he wins, he got this very questionable win over Nick Walker, which leads us into the second battle. This battle with Nick Walker. Like I said, the head judge, I guess you can call him the number 2 judge in the IFBB. Steve Weinberg is the top man. But the head judge at the Pittsburgh Pro gave the nod to Nick Walker. Derek knows that. Derek knows that many people in the industry, not only a shitload of fans out there, thought Nick won it. That creates a battle now between him and Nick. Not only he needs to win and he wants to win the title, he has that separate battle going on with Nick. He has to beat Nick to disprove all the naysayers now, all the people that are questioning him. He's getting lucky here. He got lucky Samson didn't bring in his Olympia package, and he got lucky. He got by the skin of his teeth at the Pittsburgh Pro. Going into the Olympia, number 3, I mentioned Hani Rambod. Hani Chupan. Let's make it a team. I said last year, right after the Olympia, when Hani said after the Prague Pro, when he works with Chris, he's not going to be prepping anymore. He wants to devote more time with his family, which I can respect a whole lot. I just knew back then he wasn't quite telling us the whole story. I had a feeling from the get-go he's going to be working with Hobby. Remember what Derek said about Hani after the Olympia? He was very disappointed, to say the least. Hani, he's a very competitive person, to say the least. I know it bothered him what Derek said. So, and I'm sure Derek in his heart wants to stick it to Hani a little bit, and Hani wants to stick it to Derek because his competitive nature, and I'm sure he was not pleased. His ego was affected to some degree with what Derek said about him. That creates another battle. We know Hadi, since he got to the States, he's been with Hani all along since the Olympia last year. Everything that Hadi posted, he tagged Ivagen, he tagged Hani, and he was wearing Ivagen apparel. He's still an Ivagen athlete. Derek, good luck. I don't think you're gonna win back the Olympia title. I personally think that you're going to place no higher than 4th. My opinion, I could see you placing 5th, and that's where I have you at the moment. You have a rough road ahead of you. Not just the battle to get back the Olympia title, those battles, the individual battles you got going on with Samson, Nick, and the combination of Hadi and Hani. Good luck, Derek. If you agree or disagree with anything I've said in this video, please let me know in the comments section. This is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.